Narcissists are amazing at moving on quickly to other sources of supply. They might do this throughout your relationship as well as after. When they decide to move forward with new supply, how is it that they forget all about you and just go along like you just don't exist? This video answers the question, does a narcissist ever really forget you, especially after they've found new supply? For those of you looking for the short answer, it's no, they don't forget about you. Thanks for listening. Even though they might look really good at throwing you away and strolling forward, that's just not the case. A new supply is certainly a great thing for a narcissist to put in place, and that can certainly make it look and seem like the narcissist simply just blinks, moves on, and you're gone and forgotten forever. However, like I say, just doesn't work like that. You simply take a back seat to the new supply. A narcissist needs instant gratification, and this can also be referred to as novelty-seeking behavior, where they're seeking out what's fun, risque, new, exciting, and they focus on that. You're gone, but you're not necessarily forgotten. Another reason why it might seem that a narcissist just rides off into the sunset and forgets about you is the lack of emotional connection that they have with you in the first place. You are certainly emotionally connected to them, but they will never return that connection. Narcissists will never find themselves getting too close to somebody. Think about an inanimate object in your home. How attached are you to your can opener, for example? If it stops working, you just don't really think twice about it, do you? Whether you have one that's used by hand or you have an electric can opener, you just kind of shrug and you go, damn, quit working. I guess I'll hit up Target on the way home and get a new one. That's pretty much how a narcissist feels and why it appears that it's so easy for them to walk away. Interestingly, as quickly as they discard, it doesn't mean they have forgotten. Trust me, when these people need to remember something or someone, they do. Have you ever been away from a toxic person for months or even years, and out of the blue, out of nowhere, they reach out? So trust me, if they need to, they can recall every single thing that they feel you've done wrong to them or whatever is convenient for them to recall in the moment. The selfishness of the disorder has just caused them to have a one-track mind where all that matters is them recognizing their needs and then moving to those supply sources to give them what they want. It's just now there's a new supply who is taking a crack at trying to make an empty black hole feel complete. That's really all it is. It's getting the new can opener and taking it home. It can feel impossible to deal with the aftermath of a toxic narcissistic relationship. I specialize in guiding folks through that awful messiness that is narcissistic personality disorder. My counseling and coaching is different from anybody else's. It happens over the phone so that you can be in your own space. Every session is about what you need when you need it, real personalized support from a survivor who's done the hard work and now knows how to get you to the other side. If you're ready to chat with me about what you've been going through, click the link at the top of the screen that's there for you now, or on the screen you'll see a number and an email. Feel free to reach out to get started today. We all know the ego that a narcissist has. It really isn't all that uncommon that they're actually just pretending to forget about you. They have a false narrative in their mind that they need to work out to make everything okay. You are a lost source of supply, and they need to make that okay in their head. The narcissist may also wish to forget you, especially if you've outsmarted them or you walked away, you did something that caused them guilt, shame, or embarrassment. The false narrative that a narcissist can create will tap into their delusional side, and it can be called distorted reality. I call it living in a fantasy world, and this is where they live all the time, where they're perfect and everyone's wrong in their false little narrative, and this is where they deny that certain things have ever happened. A narcissist might even say something outrageous, like they were never even in a relationship with you, even when you were with them for 2 or 3 years or even more. Everything about your relationship can and will be minimized when this is happening. It wasn't a relationship, it was friends with benefits. It wasn't 5 years, it was 2. Oh, you were on again, off again, and therefore it was never very serious. What are you so upset about? It's just more things a narcissist will need to tell themselves as they pretend to move forward from you. And right along with this, you can throw in that fantasy land, and with that comes some good old selective memory. Like I said a moment ago, they can recall what they need to when they need to do it. Most of the atrocities that they've committed in the relationship are typically glossed over in their version of the story, while everything you did that ever bothered them the slightest bit has the world's brightest spotlight on it. Popular phrases might even be said if a narcissist is trying to act like they have forgotten about you or somebody else. Just simple things. I don't remember that. I don't recall that. More denial, which is very keen for a narcissist to do. Not only is it amazing what they can remember, what they need to, but it's even more amazing, almost really, to see what they can fake not knowing when they need to play stupid. You've more than likely seen this hard at work at your relationship. They say the same things to the same people. They forget important dates. They will forget certain boundaries that you've put into place. It's really kind of ironic. They will forget the most convenient of things to forget in that moment. Also, another important piece of information is that you are not still lingering in their mind, unfortunately, because of who you are. Your intelligence, humor, and other things about you are definitely not things that are going to be remembered in the mind of a narcissist. What really lives on in their brain rent free about you was what you provided for them. Were you paying the bills, giving them a place to stay? Were you always there when they needed you? Were you going out in the rain at 3 a.m. to pick them up? How much time were you giving them? How much attention? These are the things that will be missed and, dare I say, remembered. What you provided, not who you are. And this is why people to a narcissist are completely replaceable. It's like the can opener. It's not about who you are as a person and what you bring to the table in those ways. It's the goods and services that you provide. And the one who gives the most is who the narcissist will spend their time with. It is definitely quantity over quality when you're dealing with a narcissist. So, what do you think about a narcissist being forgetful, especially in the eyes of having new supply? Are we remembered or do we vanish in a vault in the back of the narc's brain, never to be seen again? Share your thoughts with me down in the comments. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't for more videos on narcissistic personality disorder. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.